everyone! So I wanted to make this makeup tutorial to show you my everyday glam makeup look. Now this probably isn't a makeup look that you'd want to wear just like going to the grocery store, but it's something that you want to do when you're putting a little bit extra effort into your makeup for the day. So stay tuned if you're interested in seeing this makeup look, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. To create this makeup look, I'm just going to prime my face with the Benefit Professional Primer. And I'm just going to use this in the center of my face and where I get the largest pores. And my hands are already clean as well. And you just want to really press this into your skin because it will help your foundation be longer lasting if it has something to stick to. And then for foundation, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD foundation. It's been my favorite foundation for a couple months now. I love it. And then with the Sephora number 55 brush, I'm just going to use blending motions, circular motions I mean, around your face. I always start off in the center of my face and blend out. It's easier to not overuse product that way. And then I like to blend it down my neck too, just to make sure that you don't look like you're wearing a mask with like straight lines around here. And then I'm going to go with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's my favorite concealer at the moment. I like that it's full coverage and very lightweight. I'm just going to focus it in the corner of my eye and not use too much. And I'm just going to use the Real Techniques contour brush. And then you want to make sure to use patting motions with your concealer, just to make sure that you're really pressing it into your skin to help cover up any like dark circles or like redness on your face. And then after the patting motions is when you can rub away like any excess product. And then without using any more product, I'm just going to press my brush into my forehead and then around my chin. And then to set that, I'm going to use the Kat Von D contour kit, and I'm just going to use the middle shade that I'm almost running out of, and just to like press that in as well. And then I'm just going to go over top of my eyelids too. And then I'm just going to do my brows real quick. Now remember, they're sisters, not twins, so it's really hard to get them to look super similar. And then I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay primer potion. I've been using this for years. I still have the original package. It lasts so long. I'm just going to rub a little bit in between my fingers and apply some to my eyelid. It's really important to make sure that you apply this evenly, or else it can really mess up your eyeshadow. Just gonna use the Sigma number 35 buffing brush, big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. And I'm just gonna use this all over my eyelid. This really helps to kind of set your eyeshadow too for the darker colors that you're gonna go in with, because it really helps the other colors blend well and look seamless. And I like to just use windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek as well as Creme Brulee. See, these eyeshadows are so well loved. And use the same brush and using the same technique, I'm just going to go over that peach smoothie. And it just creates like a nice blown out brown, like warm tone brown. And then once you feel satisfied with your blending, you can use the same brush and then go in with Cocoa Bear. It's a nice, deep, warm brown. Such a beautiful shade. And then with this, you want to focus on the outer corner of your eye and in the crease. You don't want to bring it too close because then we're going to go in with a pretty champagne color in just a moment. And this just creates more dimension with your eye look, using this darker color on the outside. And then once you don't have a lot on your brush is when you can go in here. But you want to focus the majority of the product on the outside of your eye. And then you just want to make sure to blend until you don't see any harsh lines. And you want that really like blown out effect. And then just do the exact same thing on the other eye. I'm just going to put a little bit more shadow on this one, just to kind of deepen it up. It's definitely easier to go in with less shadow, and then you could keep building it up if you want it darker. I find it works well. And then what I like to do is to go back in with a clean, big fluffy brush, just to make sure that, and then I'm just going to use windshield wiper motions just to make sure that we don't have any obvious lines. You just want like a super blown out eyes. Okay, here it is. And then I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek in the Spotlight. It's the foiled eyeshadows. They're a little bit creamy, so you want to make sure to use a synthetic brush just so that you can get the color payoff. And then I'm going to go in the center and in the corner, and to really like pack on that shade. It's like my favorite eyeshadow of all time. I love it so much. And then again, to go back in with the blending brush to make sure that we don't have any, we're like blended out and there's no harsh lines. And then I'm just going to go in with the pencil brush, and I'm going to use Creme Brulee on my lower lash line. I find this does a really good job at defining your eyes without making it look too dark or too like over the top for like an everyday look. And then I always like to go in on the outer corners and make sure it's seamless with what we did on the top lid. And then for eyeliner, my favorite liquid eyeliner is the Kat Von D Trooper. So then my trick for doing this is I like to outline the wing and then color it in, similar to how I do my eyebrows. But I feel like everyone has like their own way of doing liquid eyeliner, so. And I just like to make sure I have it close. I see some people and they have gaps between like their eyeliner and their eyelashes. Not cute, not cute. Well, not the look that we're going for today. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. And there you have it. They look pretty similar too. And then I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And I just like to give like a few quick pumps. And then right now I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara. I really like it, but boy, is this stuff waterproof. Sometimes it's really hard to get off. And this step is up to you. You can always put on a pair of false lashes. Usually for every day, if I don't have like a makeup job or anywhere to go, I wouldn't usually apply eyelashes, but it is 100% up to you how far you want to go with this. And then just a little bit on the lower lashes. And then I'm just going to contour. And I like to use an angled brush. And I'm using the Kat Von D Contour Kit. Now I just like to start off in the natural concave, and I like of your face, and I like to do it a little bit higher. And to just use like a little bit will really go a long way. And then you want like closer to your ear to be a little bit darker. So I like to go in and just really make sure that it's darker and blended. And then the same thing on the other side. Brush off any excess. And then I like to balance it out too on my forehead. And it kind of shrinks it a bit too. And then I just like to bring anything else around my jaw. Just to kind of give, you know, that chiseled look that we like. And then I'm just gonna clean that up a little bit because sometimes in that process things can get a little messy. So I'm just gonna use my concealer brush and I'm just gonna drag it just to kind of sharpen that line a little bit. And then I'm just going to go back in with the contour palette and then use a highlight shade right underneath as well. It really makes that contour pop a little bit more. And then for my highlight, I think this has to be my favorite part about doing my makeup, is I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I like to use Dripping in Gold all over the tops of my cheeks. And then I like to go over top of it with Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. It's like the perfect combination. And I also think this like really complements like this warm tone eye as well. And I focus Champagne Pop more on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of blush, and I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass. It's called Diffused Heat. It's like this really pretty, like plum shade. But I like that they have the ambient lighting technology in their products, so it really looks like skin. It doesn't look like you're wearing a blush. And then I like to do this, and then I could blend my highlight in better. And there's nothing worse than seeing like a strip of highlight on your cheeks. So I like to just go back in and make sure that everything is perfectly blended. And then to finish off this look, for lips, I'm going to use this Bite Beauty pencil, and the color is Lychee. And I already moisturized my lips with some lip balm. This is my favorite color for the springtime right now. I'm actually been so obsessed with it. And to me, it smells like candy. Actually, that's a fun fact about Bite products, is that they're organic, so that's why they're called Bite. You could literally bite into it. I wouldn't recommend, you know, eating your lipstick, but if the time arises, it's perfectly okay to do so. And then I'm just gonna go over top of that color with the NYX Apple Strudel Lip Gloss. This is just such a beautiful peach shade. And I think it complements this lip color really nicely. And that's all for this makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more makeup tutorials. Thanks so much for watching.